It's live? Where is everybody? And I'm in like my PJs and shit. Wait, where's the Rumble link? I had the Rumble link. I don't even know we're live today. Rosales is having audio issues. So, okay. So it's saying that his devices are not connected. So this is Rosales who's I'm commentating us. Okay. Camera. Default jack mark. It's that it's not picking up that your things are connected. They're not. They're like there's nothing connected there. But you've also, and that's why it's muted. I can't see the drop down. It doesn't show the drop down once you clicked on there, so I don't know what devices are available. Open link in. Okay. Welcome to this Super Sunday with me. We'll get it there. We'll get there. Rosales will fix it. Taco Tuesday free, but not in Jersey. I don't know what that stands. Let me see what's in the prompt. I'll be back.
Rival taco chain Taco John's trademarked the saying decades ago, along with another restaurant in New Jersey. And Taco Bell, well, had a beef with that. Earlier this year, it challenged the trademark. In its petition, Taco Bell argued that Taco Tuesday is a common phrase, saying, can you imagine if we weren't allowed to say other common phrases such as what's up or brunch, chaos?
But who did come up with Taco Tuesday originally, ever?
If basketball legend LeBron James really wants to know how someone could own the phrase Taco Tuesday, he might want to come to Gregory's Restaurant in Summers Point, where the owner, Gregory, can tell him the whole story and even show him the trademark papers.
When the first taco I ever ate, I asked the lady, I'll take a taco. I saw the sign. She said it's taco. I didn't even know what it was.
He got his cooks to start making them with a salsa recipe pulled from Playboy magazine. Sold them 3 for $1.
And within months, it was a phenomenon.
3 years later, in 1982, Gregory's trademarked the term Taco Tuesday, giving the restaurant the exclusive right to use it in advertising nationwide. Because they never formally enforced the trademark anywhere else, they lost the rights in 49 other states to the Midwestern chain Taco John's, which had filed a claim on the trademark. And last month, Taco Bell's parent company filed legal petitions with the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office to cancel Taco John's and Gregory's trademarks.
How do I defend that? Do I defend that? Is it, I'm torn.
Gregory says he's not sure what he can do. Doesn't want to start paying lawyers to fight Big Taco.
If LeBron wants to bounce down here with $1 million, I'll sell him Taco Tuesday. He could be the king of tacos. I don't care.
Until then, he'll be here asserting his rights under the law, 1 taco at a time, or 2 for $2.50.
Hi, I'm not Rosales.
Oh, yay! I'm not by myself. I was about to say, okay, I'll leave, and then we'll restart. But now that you're here, at least we can talk.
He just wrote a message. My computer's on strike, and I'll have to reboot and come back in. When it comes to the taco stuff, no, say what you're gonna say.
Yeah. No, I was gonna say it's on topic because it's about strikes. So
yes, very good.
Yours was better. That's why I wanted you to continue.
I remember the videos that LeBron would do a couple summers ago. It's Taco Tuesday, and then like he'd have one of his other players with him or some other celebrity who's in the kitchen, and he's point the camera at his wife, and she's all shy. I don't want to say Taco Tuesday. And then he said something like, "I'm trying to trademark it." And when he said he was trying to trademark Taco Tuesday and he lost, he said, "Yes, because I don't think anyone should own it. That's my point." He said like he pivoted from it, and I'm not sure if he was serious or if he was joking. I don't know the man, Hello, Nate.
What would he? Yeah.
Hello?
We hear you.
Hello, hi.
What
We
the?
can't see you. Oh Jesus!
He burped at us? Was that a burp?
No.
He burped at us. Yeah, that was a burp. What was that?
What the fuck? Why is my... You know what? Hold on.
Because you burped at us.
And you're peeking even more than I do. What is happening?
I don't know.
God.
But
It's
is
where
Taco
I'm
Tuesday...
producing this show.
Does it sound
Yeah.
like Taco Tuesday is one of those words that should be trademarked or should be open to everybody? It's the words taco, okay. Now, if you just call yourself taco and you sell tacos, that they won't let that fly. You actually do have to be special. But when you go to Tuesday, I don't think that's a problem. Taco Tuesday seems like it should be fine for someone.
I think it's like I feel like it's just a cultural phenomenon. You can't really take. You can't. Wait, is TGI Fridays is trademarked, isn't it? But that's not exactly the same. What's a similar phrase? That they made the comparison in the video to WhatsApp.
Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what was going on.
It was a
burping-
sleepy
burping
Sunday.
yourself. Yeah.
I definitely am sleepy. Well, I had everything set up. I walked away for about 5 minutes to talk to my sister, and I don't know. I think my settings just went kapoof while I was away.
Whatever is happening to Rosalis's computers. Well, it actually isn't happening to you because we can hear you.
Well,
I love how Rosalis is. You know what? There.
This is
I
my
heard
telephone
you.
right now while the computer is rebooting, so this audio is going to sound off and the whole video is going to look kind of crazy. But
Technology is beautiful, right?
everything was all set and
it's-
ready to go. I was working all week and putting together different clips and different videos and different types of things. And I come this morning and I go to set up the audio and everything crashed. And right at that moment, at 0 hour, even the video decided to just, you know what, I quit. So apparently my computer's unionized. And they are demanding parity pay with the writers of She-Hulk. So
Specifically the writers of She-Hulk, nobody else.
specifically the writers of She-Hulk. So, Jill, you've got everything, right? You've got access to the whole deal.
I think so.
Yeah.
Can you move the thing that's over your face right now?
The
You're
thing
like-
over my face. Hold on, let me see. There's a
No, it was,
there.
no, it's all good now.
It's gone now. Okay. Yeah. Who needs branding? There we go.
Branding's
I
overrated.
mean, it's because Taco Tuesday's at the bottom. Otherwise, it would have made sense.
I think
Actually, speaking of branding,
there's a layout that probably works better than the default layout. It's all gone. Anyway, doesn't matter. As soon as my computer boots up, I will get that. There we go. Having more troubles.
Oh, so you're on your phone?
Yes, this is my phone. And
hi phone.
over here is the dead thing. And
The thing that's supposed to be a computer.
Mm-hmm.
so, yeah, Taco Tuesday. Did you guys see that story there about Taco Tuesday? I was
I just did now.
No, there's a company called there's a guy named Gregory out of New Jersey.
What? That sounds like somebody from New Jersey. Gregory.
In the 80s, he inherited a restaurant that was run by his family that was originally a brothel in the 30s.
Mm-hmm.
And
They didn't put that part in.
I think I might have cut that part out. I was making sure that I didn't show the entire news thing in its entirety.
Exactly as it was, yeah.
So, but yeah, it was a brothel, and it was turned into a restaurant, and he took it over, and he was adding things to the menu. And for
Nico.
the first time in his life, he wound up tasting a taco, and
Which you
decided
call the
to-
taco.
which he called a taco. That's right, you heard that part. Got himself a taco and put it on the menu. And so there it was on the menu, and he had got himself one of those recipes from Playboy magazine for salsa, and started selling them 3 for $2.
Oh, this guy was really involved with the business, eh? He got the magazine, the brothel, all of that.
Yeah, it all you know.
I bet he got Taco Tuesday from like Tata Tuesday or some sort of event they had at their little.
That's true.
There you go.
Tata Tuesday.
That's money right there. That's money. So
Mhm.
he winds up trademarking Taco Tuesday, the phrase. So it's trademarked.
He really did do that. Yes.
Yes, he was the first to do it, and nobody had done it at that time, and he did it, and he was enforcing it in New Jersey, where he was at. Other restaurants would try to do a Taco Tuesday, and he'd get them to just stop. He didn't license it out. He didn't make a marketing agreement or anything like that. He just stopped them. Okay. Meanwhile, there's a company called Taco John's in the Midwest. They wind up seeing, is everybody gone or is it just me?
I'm
Might
here.
be just me.
I'm here.
We hear you.
Okay,
Keep going.
because
You're here too.
I see videos that are everybody's video has gone dark. So on my end, so the joys continue for me.
I knew this day would come for me.
So
Became
He
one
does-
with the darkness.
Taco John sees that he's only enforcing it in New Jersey, but nowhere else. So they filed a trademark themselves in the 90s. And their
Okay.
deal when they filed the trademark is that no one's enforcing it. So they want it.
Yeah.
They would enforce it all over they would enforce it nationally. That's what I would expect. He disappeared. I was
He
really kidding.
He just buffered real real badly. Damn. Sounded like R2 was doing some door work in my ear.
I didn't
Also-
hear that at all.
Oh man. Just because it's killing me, is that a Young Bucks t-shirt?
It is a Young Bucks t-shirt. Yes.
That is badass, dude.
Yeah, Super Kick Party.
Super kick party.
There's the buffering man. Is
Dude.
he coming through from the computer?
Technical difficulties. You gotta love them, right?
And he tells this Taco Tuesday story with such enthusiasm. There was a company in the Midwest, see?
I know,
And they
he's so-
noticed the success happening up north, and they want it. There he is.
He's so excited.
I had a question and then he fell out. I'm very interested in
If
this
you're
Taco
watching
Tuesday
on
story.
Rumble, this is not how this goes on a weekly basis.
It's because it's our first Rumble, that's why.
Yeah, it's funny. I bring up the Young Bucks t-shirt. About a month ago for my uncle's birthday, I got him the Bastard Pack t-shirt. It just says bastard on it, just because he loves Pack, dude. I got a Malachi Black shirt back there somewhere.
See, within context, I know how every wrestler has their own name. So yeah, this guy's the Bastard. You know, there's Stone Cold, there's Undertaker, there's
Okay.
Bastard. Okay, but when you wear the T-shirt and it just says Bastard, if you don't understand
Nobody
what that,
will know that.
hell yeah,
Yeah.
they're
Well,
just gonna
I
look
wouldn't
at
know
you
that.
strange.
I'd look at you like,
it's got a it's got
proud bastard.
Exactly.
I mean it's got Pac's face on it. It's not just the word bastard.
Yeah, but it
So-
still says oh, there's pics. You're a bastard with pics now.
yeah.
I don't think I would. I think I would have look as the allocated normie. I would be like, what's
Also,
that doesn't make
did-
sense.
Did anyone watch Collision the other night? Did you? Nobody watched Collision? Can I just talk about how Ricky Starks? Dude, you can tell Ricky Starks definitely grew up watching The Rock in the Attitude Era, man. Like, holy shit! I'm gonna start calling that motherfucker the Pebble because that's
Pebble.
exactly what he is.
You know, when Rock's daughter started wrestling and she got involved and she started getting trained, they're like, what are they going to call her? The Pebble? Everyone would tweet her that. And then she changed her name. And
Oh, she
said-
did.
Yeah, her real name is Simone, right? And she changed her name to Ava Rain. and
Oh yeah.
and people got mad at her again, and then the jokes came out again, and it made some news. It was making news places that didn't really cover wrestling. Why would they just call her the Pebble? Why would they change her name from Simone to Ava Rain? And I kind of agree with that. Everyone knows who your dad is. They know your last name is Johnson, so Ava Johnson. I don't know if you want to keep
Right.
yeah. To me, if I'm gonna be known internationally, it wouldn't be under my regular name Simone. So I get that, but like make it something fake too. Like there's guys whose names are obviously fake. We know he's not really called the One Man Gang.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just funny because I was listening. He was cutting a promo with CM
Is it
Punk,
working?
and
Oh.
no, oh shit. Well, it's funny because he was cutting a promo with CM Punk, and I'm like, man, this guy is one line away from going, it doesn't matter what you think. He was just channeling that Rock energy so hard while he was talking. I'm like, dude, this guy is awesome. I love Ricky
Is he
Starks.
doing the
man.
eyes?
Dude, he's wearing the sunglasses. He's doing the head tilt. He's got the jawline for it and everything. Like he is rocking it up.
Kitty was attempting to do an eyebrow, but she just made herself cross-eyed.
He did the eyebrow
Yeah.
one time, and dude, he
I
did the
can't-
eyebrow.
Wait, which way does he do the eyebrow? Does he do it one way?
He does the right one.
It's the right one.
Yeah, I can't do. I can only do
He
my
did.
right one, but my thingy is mirrored. Let me just unmirror.
Oh no, there's
Actually,
two
it's
of
not.
them.
Oh my god!
There's two of them. Can't hear you, bud.
We can't hear either of you.
Yeah, I can't hear either of you. You know, he actually did the Rock eyebrow on live television one time, and dude, people went berserk. It was awesome.
You can notice when Rosales makes a gesture, like a movement, one of them is lagging by a half second. See?
Space, time,
That's
reality
kind of what happens with migraines. I don't
It's a
like that
realm
feeling.
of
Rosales is no. I still don't get it. So it's like it's saying that his devices are and they're not connected. So I don't know if that means he has to freaking like do drivers, you know.
One of your
Yeah.
microphones is
upgrade
muted.
drivers.
The one that's directly right beside
But
me
it's like
has a muted microphone. That's on purpose.
He's just trying to figure out why the other one's doing it.
it will like auto mute if you've got nothing connected. So.
Oh man, that reminds me of MSK last night. He was doing his stream, and yeah, he.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
I
yeah.
heard something.
That's the telephone. And now it's
Oh.
throwing because I hear an echo.
MSK muted himself for half of his show last night. It was pretty funny.
And nobody told him.
Nope. He finally figured it out and like had to freak out. He was like, "I was seriously muted that entire time." We're like, "Yep."
How long was it? Are you serious? For like half a show?
He was muted for like almost 20 minutes. It was hilarious. He's sitting there talking, having full blown conversations, not knowing that he's muted.
He just thinks everyone's so rude to him usually anyway, and they just ignore him anyway. So he just continues. He didn't have any reason to think
I
anything was
feel-
wrong.
I feel bad for him sometimes because I feel like man, we're kind of excluding him on his own show. It's kind of screwed up.
It's the joke, yeah.
How do you become an outcast on your own podcast?
He,
that was a
he
good-
enjoys it. He gets some sort of masochistic pleasure from it.
Well,
We're just playing with him.
we had a new guy on last night, and then Iron was on there. Me, him, and the new guy. We were just sharing story ideas with each other, left and right, just geeking
Was
out.
the new
over-
guy? So maybe it was good that he was muted because the new guy now thinks that you guys are normal.
I don't know. Well,
Okay.
it got to a point where we were talking, and yeah, this was after he was unmuted. He would just jump in randomly. We're like, dude, trying to have a serious conversation over here. Shut up.
We were actually doing so well without you. Where's
Maybe if you
Harness?
maybe if you would act normal. Oh boy.
Well, this is what normal conversation looks like on an MSK show. He's just muted, and then everybody else has normal conversation.
He's like, okay, Chillmonger, you're the captain now.
While Hollywood actors and writers are on strike, CBS is out with its brand new fall primetime lineup, and there are some changes that I want to tell you about. So first things first, if you love Yellowstone like I do, it's going to be broadcasting its premiere on Sundays, and they're going to start all the way from season 1 so you can catch up. The British version of the hit comedy Ghost, that's going to air paired up with CBS's version on Thursdays. Survivor and The Amazing Race, that's going to be back on Wednesdays, and they're going to be back with 90-minute original episodes. A new season of 60 Minutes, that's going to be back this fall, and on some Sundays, 60 Minutes will actually be 90 minutes long. If you'd like more details on the changes coming to your TV this fall, you can visit cbstexas.com.
We live
I
in an
wouldn't
era.
know.
We live in an era of streaming. Why do I care about any of that?
Yeah, that's what I was actually going to say. Like, I don't.
I don't mean that in a rude way either. I'm just saying. Days of basic
Like, it's like-
cable are kind of gone.
Yeah, VOD. It's video on demand.
Uh-oh.
When is it available? That's what we're interested in.
Yeah.
Rosales, we still can't hear you, dude.
This is incredible. I think we just need to use the phone.
We just need to record our call. There you go. There's the show for today. I don't know. Really, the only thing I cared about on that list was Survivor.
Why not add the phone and add the phone into the stream and then keep the microphone on the phone on, okay?
Studios dealing with the strike with reruns. Oh,
Never mind.
Okay.
There's gonna be a delay, but if we use the one for the phone for
Audio for an audio device, yeah, or a microphone.
Still, the CBS new fall season doesn't matter to me either. I am someone who is unassociated with television. If I watch sports, which is like the only real reason why people should be having cable TVs anymore,
Right.
then I'll be in front of a TV and somebody is paying for that. Other than that, everything I consume is digitally online, even if it means I have to pirate things. I just don't have. I'm done with it. I'm done with waiting for commercials. I think now I'll never return to it. This is the life that I live, and it's one that it doesn't have to pause every 10 minutes for a 2-minute break. That's just not where I am.
Like we have YouTube TV, and really nobody in the house uses it except me and my dad. And me and him, he watches UFC on reruns, and the only thing I watch is AEW, SmackDown, or Raw, and that's about it. Other than that, I'm usually watching YouTube, or I'm on Funimation or Netflix. Or
does YouTube TV broadcast the same stream that goes on like CNN? If you're watching CNN on YouTube TV, you're gonna get all the commercial CNN plays.
It does, but you can set it to record, so I can just skip right through commercials.
But not if you're watching live, though.
Not if you're watching live.
Yeah.
But the thing is, all the episodes get pre-recorded too, so I can literally go to a playlist and I can just stream AEW all day if I wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty cool. But
it's the future. It's not waiting. If everybody knows, okay, well, I can sit in front of this TV show for 2 hours, or I mean, most TV shows are 1 hour. Let me start that over. If 9 p.m. my favorite TV show begins, I can get there at 9 and I'll have to leave at 10, or I can walk the dog, I can brush my teeth, I can do what I need to do, arrive in front of my TV at 9:15, and the next 45 minutes will be completely TV show. And I can pause it if I need to pause it too. That's just a win-win situation.
Plus, I feel like I'm the only one that still uses Blu-rays. I still got a massive media collection. I'll pop in a disc on occasion if I'm bored.
Mm.
I think you're you're protected against all the censorship that will come afterwards and the changes and all of that. That's one thing I really regret. Like all of the versions of what will be, like whatever is the current. Yeah, I think it's working. I mean, we can hear you.
Well, this is still my phone.
Yeah.
We still
All
hear
the
you,
time.
but
Yeah, it's good. I think it's
Yeah.
just what we're gonna have to do.
when in
The
doubt,
phone
when,
charged.
when in doubt, dude, you just got to improvise until you get stuff figured out.
Yeah, the point of that particular snippet was to show how the studios are going to be dealing with the strike as they move forward. They're not going to be the shows that they do have filmed already are going to be shortened, so you're going to have smaller seasons. You're going to have more reality shows. You're going to have shows coming in from streaming that'll be brought in to run first time on air on broadcast television. And you're going to have repeats from British TV shows or foreign shows that are going to be running for the first time. So when you have shows that are made by other countries that have already been a success, they're going to bring them in. And this is just one way that they're dealing with the strikes that are coming up. So when it comes to the fall season, they're not going to feel any heat at all. Okay?
Right.
When it comes to the pilot season, where actors usually get a lot of work developing shows that never get put on the air, they're the ones who are going to be hurting come January and February when pilot season rolls around.
Right.
Because the studios are just going to put more and more live TV. You've got AEW, you were saying AEW, UFC, all of these sporting events, more of that is going to find its way on television as well. And you're just going to have more things that have less to do with scripted television, which is what happened the first time around, or not the first time, but in the 80s or 90s, early 2000s, late 2000s.
Right.
And that was the point of that particular video itself. And somewhere I have a slide. Let me see. That shows something about that, but I won't be able to read it from this tiny screen. Anybody else have it?
Ooh, there's echo once I speak.
It's not terrible though.
I wasn't me.
Jesus
What
Christ.
slide? I want to see the slide.
Are they already going after Tanya? Motherfuckers.
Tanya! What are you talking about?
They dropped more footage for Mortal Kombat 1 and people are freaking out because of the way a specific character looks, and now they're going after the I guess the actress that did the motion capture for the character just because she looks a specific way that people don't like. It's like y'all motherfuckers got nothing better to do. Like, leave this woman alone.
Why? Well, yeah, she was hired. Get upset with the people that hired her. It has nothing to do with her. Like, she looks a certain way. She was chosen.
I don't. It's one of those situations where they're trying to race bait people, and I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. It's fun. It's stupid. My Frankenstein 72-page graphic novel pre-order today.
I like your promotional voice.
Limited number of 50 copies signed and numbered, bagged.
Yeah, your promotional voice sounds less Southern.
What do you mean?
I just mean that it sounds less Southern. You just sound like you could be from here.
So you're saying I sound Southern on, normally?
Otherwise,
You sure do.
I can't help it, guys. I promise I'm not a stereotype.
Do you have a saying that you would say there that you don't use online, but like if you did say it online, we would go, "That's so Southern." You ever say like pigs in a barrel or something like that?
When someone asks me how I'm doing, I have a thing where I go, hanging on like a hair in a biscuit. That's it.
You're hanging, hold on, a hair in a biscuit hanging on.
I mean, that's a colorful saying.
Yeah, are the biscuit factories full of people with hair who don't wear nets, so they're unkept and it makes it into the biscuit?
I don't know. It's just something I came up with.
Oh, you came up with it. Don't put
Yes,
this on.
okay.
Don't put this on the South. This is a you thing.
Leave me alone.
It's not so much the factories. It's like when they're homemade, okay, because they're wholesome that way. That make them
You know what? I think the whole reason I started saying it was because there have been times where someone in my house will cook and their fucking hair ends up
Yeah.
in the shit.
And you just see it. I've seen that. Yeah, like a hair, with like literally a hair.
I'm just scarfing down some hamburger helper, minding my own business, and then all of a sudden, I can't breathe. Oh, mom's hair's in my throat. Oh, what the fuck?
Can you explain why Andrew says that you've ruined earwax for him?
What?
What? No, I don't think we need to talk about it.
I'm kind of curious. How is earwax sexual anyway?
It's not sexual. That's the thing that we were talking about, is because I was saying that I watch earwax removal videos. Okay, this is like the fourth time that I've spoken about this live on somebody else's channel. Yeah, that basically it's like those people that watch pimple popping. Those things.
I've seen both of these videos, but I don't watch them like, oh, a new video from my favorite. I don't subscribe to the earwax or pimple guy, but I've seen them. I've seen people remove. Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah.
Weird.
But I don't. That everybody, as soon as they heard that, were like, "Oh my god, it's sexual!" And I was like, "Okay, it is not. That is gross.
Okay.
I'm not sitting here getting like excited about that stuff. No." So that's the joke, is that now everybody thinks it's sexual. When it's not.
Sorry, Rosales. I see your frustration, dude.
I get so angry. Like, tell me why it's not working. Like, there's no reason it shouldn't work. It should work.
I just want to grab this microphone and just yeet it.
Just unplug everything and then replug it in.
I actually
you probably did that.
What's with Kitty and gross bodily fluid stuff? I just want to clean it all out, okay? I just want you to be clean.
That did not sound right. I want you to be clean.
I want to clean you all up. Wonderful, depending on who you're saying that to.
I'm leaving.
I'm not judging. I want people to be clean too before we do anything, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, including baking. Oh no! What? Wants to work and strike. Okay, wait. Those two headlines do not match.
They don't match up. Although Mark Ruffalo is kind of weird anyway. So
yeah, everyone's like, okay, shut up, Mom.
I love him as an actor, but some of the stuff he does, it's like, really, man?
I don't have a problem with this here.
Yeah.
Jump into indie film, exit the empire billionaires at studios.
You know, I mean, we need the studios because they're the only ones who can properly fund Avengers Endgame. So for that reason, we need them. But couldn't an indie studio have produced Barbie, or what are the other ones that are happening now?
Oppenheimer. Definitely could not produce that.
Not what Christopher Nolan was going for.
Oh,
sure.
no,
you couldn't.
I've been talking to some friends. They're saying Oppenheimer might be his best film. I'm like, really? Wow.
Okay.
If you think of the big action films,
have you seen it?
I'm gonna go see it today, actually. So I'll know before the day is over.
If you
Are
think
you
of a
seeing Barbie?
I'm gonna see that today as well. So
you're Barbenheimer. Okay, so which one are you doing first?
I usually like to try and get any potential dog shit out of the way. So I'm going to see Barbie first, and then I'm going to see Oppenheimer, just so I can probably go home with a smile on my face, just in case Barbie like shits in my mouth or something. I don't know.
What this Peru said was, after watching Barbie, seeing the world burn is kind of enjoyable. Like, don't see it the other way around.
I've seen the criticisms. I've seen what people are saying. I've heard the comments about how this is a complete smashing the patriarchy feminist movie. Here's the thing, though. I am going to do the same thing I always do. I'm going to I'm going to go in and I'm going to formulate my own opinion. There are days where that kind of stuff really does not bother me like it does a lot of other people. It just depends on how much I guess it just depends on how much. It just depends on, varying degrees. If they beat me over the head with it the entire movie, then yeah,
is it endearing?
Yeah.
In a way, like, do they make it quirky and cute?
Yeah.
Maybe then it'll be tolerable.
If they joke around with it, I'm not gonna really hate it as much. But if it gets to a point where I feel like I'm being preached at, then yeah, I'm gonna get annoyed. So we'll see. I'm not hating on it like everybody else just yet.
Well, I'm waiting for your review on it because
I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing. I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing. I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing. I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
That ruins.
I actually want to use that. Fuck you, by the way. Oh, sorry. Oh wait, it's kids in the background. I don't know. There's no ticker that says kids in the background. I'm sorry.
I feel attacked.
I feel attacked.
You are rotten. You stand for nothing.
Damn, Bray Wyatt, you ain't got to go my like that.
We don't even know which one of us he's going after.
I don't know. It's a mystery. It's a total mystery.
I knew it was me. It usually is. It's fine. Just.
Oh.
So yeah. So.
Oh.
Yes. You win.
Why is it all? What?
Nate, I'm like, because now I'm afraid of hair being put in the biscuit batter. No, now you'll just be more cautious with your hair in the biscuit batter.
I'm gonna read it. How about we all jump into indies now? Ruffalo wrote. Content creators create a film and TV making system alongside the studio and streaming networks. So there is actual competition. Then we just do what we always do, create great content, and they can buy it. Or we take it ourselves and we share in those sales. Easier said than done. Ruffalo added, studio executives, they've created an empire of billionaires and believe that we are no longer of value. While they hang out in the billionaire buy summer camps, laughing like fat cats, we organize a new world for workers.
God.
He's kind of right.
Ruffalo.
The thing is, though, the reason why he's really rich is that franchise that can only be by Disney. The Oscar-nominated star continued, one sure way to strengthen our hand right now is to become very supportive and friendly to all independent projects immediately. Push every SAG-AFTRA member to join the ones that get SAG-AFTRA WGA waivers immediately. So you can get a waiver. You can actually ask the union that you're a part of, hey, this isn't Netflix or Amazon or Disney or Warner Brothers. Can I just do this?
People, please. Yeah.
That's a good little deal. You have to get a waiver to do it. Is kind of weird to me, but whatever. Yeah, that's the point. The studios have no competition. This will change that. Share profits. If the project does well, everyone does well. This will also, well, doesn't it mean if the project does poorly, everyone does poorly and you don't get paid? Isn't that what that means too?
Exactly.
This will all, but he doesn't say that. See, so he's saying, pay me my little $5 million for the movie, but I'm not going to talk about how I'm not going to be getting, and I'm not having to give it back if the movie flops. Now, if he says, listen, I'll do this movie for free, just understand that whatever the box office grosses, I'll be getting 10% of. If you say that, I can respect that because that's the gamble and it's a fair thing. But if you're saying, pay me my couple $1 million to even get on this project, and I get the residuals after, that's just ridiculous. And he doesn't say that. Maybe he's not thinking to say that. Maybe it's already understood to say that. Or maybe he's just a really greedy guy who was not even thinking about how stupid he sounds. I don't know.
I was just going to say, this is also coming from someone who makes millions of dollars off these projects. So.
Yeah, he's not, he's trying to, that's the thing, he's trying to act like he's a worker and he's down. It's like, no, bro, you are one of the highest paying people.
He's acting like he's one of us. He's for the people, by the people. You still make millions upon millions of dollars more than what we make, dude. So not in the same boat.
if he's serious, I believe
Yeah.
Mark Wahlberg did this with Ben Affleck. They said we're gonna put money behind movies ourselves for our own studio, and the equity after the movie makes its money will be very fair. All the and they look for like new actors too.
I
Look,
mean, on the bright side, at least he's not like Ron Perlman. He didn't threaten the studio. He didn't pull a Ron Perlman.
no, I don't know. I kind of like what Ron Perlman had. I'm like, yeah, go Ron. Like, I want to go find these
Yeah,
guys.
yeah, but at the same time, it's like, well, Ron, if that's such a problem, quit paying $800,000 for that expensive ass house that you have with all that room that you don't need.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Ron Perlman, Mark Ruffalo, all these guys who are down with this message, you're all millionaires. All it takes is like 20 of you to each chip in a little bit. Hire
Someone said just use hire actors.
Go ahead, finish your thing.
No, someone was saying they do, even the way that they chip in is by doing stuff like pro bono at that point. So I'm like, okay, that makes sense. Like initially, because you don't have to get paid in a huge amount of money to go and be in that thing. So basically, they just put their labor in for free, they're acting for free, but then they make money off whatever happens to the. I don't know if that's viable at all, but
Right.
it's like they're also like, oh, cool, yeah, we'll put our money behind it. And it's like, but you could also just be in it and lend your name to it if we're going to be such commies about it, So why don't
Yeah.
we do that?
I often joke and laugh about how if I made millions of dollars like, a lot of these actors did, there would be signs that I have millions of dollars, but you would never know that I have millions of dollars just because I don't need a huge lavish lifestyle like some of these guys have. Yeah, I'd be perfectly fine buying a plot of land and putting a double wide on it and just chilling. You know what I mean? Yep. My gas tank would always be full. It would never be near
And that's
empty.
the indicator that you're a millionaire.
Yep.
Has gas.
There would be
Baller.
there would be signs, but you would never know.
To be fair, he was a nobody actor that didn't make money. You would never hear his opinion in the first place. It's a necessary evil for them to speak out.
That is true. Somebody,
Yeah,
and
Walter.
you know what? I will back that up. Some of these actors did not come from Hollywood royalty. They did have to work their butts off to get to where they are now. So yeah, I can agree with that.
I want them to lend the favor over and do what someone did for you and give them a break. Scout some of the best actors. You guys, all you big actors, like find a few of you, fund a movie project, and make sure that the lead of this movie is someone who is new and who can benefit from this spotlight. Now, all your little buddy actor friends get on the phone with an A-lister, and if you have a good connection with Rosario Dawson, maybe she'll be like, yeah, sure, I can do that movie. I'll just play like a little what's a small role? A waitress. And then here comes Denzel, and he gets to be the cop. And here comes I'm running out of actors, but
Samuel Jackson.
That's him. And then let's get Mark Hamill, and then let's get all the guys who are so pro. Let's fight the big guys. They'll be willing to do a little 5 minutes of a movie. Here, just recite your lines.
Like,
all the
put your money where your mouth is. Yeah.
Put your money where your mouth is. But now the movie was still going to star some new talent. You'll still be making the careers of like 4 or 5 people. But just every time you turn around, no, the taxi driver was actually Matt Damon. Oh, how about that?
It's one of those things where, you go back to, talks we've had in the past about grouping people together. You can't really group all of these actors and millionaires together just because there are some of them that are very genuine in what they're saying. They're not just saying it because it's the thing that's trendy right now. They actually mean, what they're saying. So
Tom Hardy is one of them.
There's, I can't remember if Elizabeth Olsen came out and made a statement recently as well, but she seems pretty genuine in what she's saying. I mean, there's, you can't group all of these people together, because at the end of the day, they're people just like us. And some of them, hey, this is their job. This is how they make their living. So, I mean, I get it to a degree, but when there's certain actors and millionaires that are complaining, I'm just like, you guys make more money than I'll probably ever hold in my entire lifetime in one hand. So once you get out of that $8,000 house that you're living in, then come talk to me. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I don't know. That's just how I feel.
For the workers. But now I'm thinking, I was gonna say like, oh, who's gonna write these movies? Because also we want movies that are good. And it's like, but there's so many writers as well that need that. So
you need actors, you need writers. Get some new blood in there. You know, we were talking about this on the MSK show last night. You know, this whole writer's strike. This would be a good opportunity to bring in some new blood. You know, bring in some people with new, fresh ideas that we've probably never seen or heard of before. But
are they going to do that?
Exactly. You know, that was the counter argument we were talking about. Why bring in a bunch of new people with fresh ideas when you
can't control? Yeah.
That you can't control, but we can rely on the same exact people who've been writing for us for years that are going to do what we want. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, they're going to say, do the things that there's always plenty of ideas. It's just, but you're not, you don't have the right idea. You're not saying the right things. So we're just gonna go with these.
What's the matter? Is my idea too sexist for you? Is it too non-politically correct for you?
It's too entertaining. Get out. That's the thing, and that's what some people were hopeful about with these strikes. Is like, oh, it'll land up. We'll get better quality stuff.
It's like, oh my God, it's like I'm actually writing fiction. How dare I?
Hi, Miss 1776.
Good morning. What happened to Rosales? Is he here or is he like? I'm
right here.
Hello.
Yeah, he didn't you hear? Rosales can be a black man now. Here we go. Here we are.
Oh.
He's been Chillmonger the whole time.
We've
we put some tracking dots on his face.
Did I actually wake up or am I still sleeping here?
The first topic was about Taco Tuesday. Do you have any take on Taco Tuesday?
Yes. Everyone should about to have Taco Tuesday, I think. Chinese tacos are the best tacos.
Rosales is currently having very bad audio and visual issues, so he's trying to get that fixed.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So
then the next topic was CBS announces a new fall season. Do you care? Do you watch CBS or any TV, or are you like us and we got YouTube TV and the computer to skip commercials?
Yeah. I mean, what do they even show on CBS anymore? Is there anything good left on CBS?
Survivor, that's about it.
You know what I miss? I miss when reality shows were good. Like when they used to be good and more reality. Like 90 Day Fiance used to actually be like legitimately like couples that were trying to get married and liked each other over like didn't like each other, but they weren't doing it to be on TV.
Stuff like Big Brother. I used to love Big Brother.
I like it, but now they're saying that without the writers, there's going to be more. That's why there's going to be more reality TV. You still need writers for reality TV.
Walter said Rosales was canceled by his radical Taco Tuesday propaganda.
big Taco is.
They're trying to silence.
Yeah.
They're trying to silence him. It's working apparently. Oh man. But Miss 1776, how have you been? Haven't spoken to you in a bit, except over text.
How have you done, Nate? Have you been? Sorry, like I said, like, just waking up right now. My second alarm went off. I was like, oh wow, this is the wrong alarm to wake up to.
You know, I've only been awake for about an hour or two, so the feeling is mutual. But I've been doing good. I actually have this entire upcoming week off, so I get to kick back and relax a little bit.
Oh, cool. You want to come on the show? Come on the stream and talk about, I don't know, something? If I can mentally come up with an idea right now.
I'd be down. I even asked MSK if he wanted me on some more shows, but of course he never gave me a concrete answer because he's MSK.
Don't worry, I'll get one out of him for you.
Oh man.
I know. So threatening to him. So
what's up, Tony?
So, what do you have any fun plans though for this week since you have it off? Or are you just gonna kick back?
Catch up on some videos. I'm gonna go see Barbie and Oppenheimer today, so I'll get to get out of the house, see some movies, and go eat. You know, complete my my weekend ritual, as I like to call it.
I can't
Like,
believe I
literally-
saw a movie before you.
Hmm?
I can't believe I actually saw a movie then before you.
Oh, what'd you see?
Did you see Oppenheimer or Barbie?
Barbie.
You know, I was originally going to go Friday night to see Oppenheimer, but I got off work and I was just absolutely blasted. I was like, you know what? I'm going to go home and go to bed. So
I think you're gonna like it. I think.
they're saying it's Nolan's best film. We were talking about it slightly a few minutes ago, which, whew, I don't know. We'll see.
Oppenheimer?
Did,
Yeah.
I was talking about Barbie.
yeah.
Oh,
You
you're
think
talking
you'll
about
enjoy Barbie? Did you enjoy Barbie?
I did. I actually really did it. I mean, of course, obviously, there's some moments where I rolled my eyes.
Holy shit. All the things
know.
I've heard about it, I thought you would hate it.
Yeah.
Like,
I-
holy
I'm
shit.
surprised.
Well,
How did you
because
not hate it?
Because they botched their feminist. They botched what they were trying to do with the feminist thing. That they actually made it look bad. A lot of the times, they accidentally bungled the message that they were trying to do. So it
That's
ended
what-
up.
That's one of the
Yeah.
things I've heard is that the messaging of the movie changes almost every scene. Like it's like the movie cannot figure out what kind of message it's trying to, tell people.
Yeah, so if you go in and also if you go in knowing, okay, they're gonna try to do this crap, it's actually you can enjoy like the other stuff that like, like I really like the world building,
Mhm.
and like I think that like they did a great job with that. I won't spoil any of that kind of stuff because it was hilarious. It like
Yeah, I've heard it's funny. I've heard it's actually pretty comical. I've also heard it is definitely a smashing the patriarchy feminist kind of movie, which I've told these guys, it just for me, it just kind of depends what day of the week it is. I can take that in strides and it not really bother me like it does a lot of other people on the internet. I think it only really starts to bother me when I feel like I'm actually being preached at or they're just beating me over the head with it. Yeah,
I smell Heaven's Bakery cooking up something good for you, sister.
I need to watch my mouth around Rosales, apparently. He's trying to censor me, man. Walt Nate, are you on a Suedo vacation? I don't know if it was meant to be typed out like that, but I am on a vacation.
MSK pseudo.
I am on a vacation though. Yes.
What?
Yeah.
His MSK thinks pseudo was why you say it. What?
Yeah, he pronounced
I
pseudo
was
was
using
like
pseudo.
Suedo. Yeah, he pronounced it as Suedo. So
Suedo.
Suedo? I love him.
Suedo.
and we're all sitting there going, "Wait, what did you say?" I could not figure out for the life of me what he was saying, and then he realized he said it wrong. So they tried to tell everybody to shut up, but it was too late. We all figured out he was trying to say pseudo.
You missed a pretty good show last night with 1776. He was actually muted for like 20 minutes of his own show and didn't realize it.
Oh man, that's like
He
my
was-
favorite.
So he was trying to talk to us while we're all having good, genuine conversations, and he did not realize he was muted. It was hilarious. And none of us bothered to tell him.
Ah, darn, you're right. I did miss a good show. I was gonna actually show up, but then just kind of got out of time trying to kind of set up for the next because I was on with Max. I think his name's like Max Zed. Max
Yeah.
Zed. Yeah, I was on his thing and trying to kind of figure out because then I kind of got a little confused with the Discord and how it was set up. So of course, me, I'm all old and hard at dealing with technology.
You're not that old. Stop.
I'm definitely bad with dealing with technology.
Yeah, you're old enough to be my big sister. You ain't that old.
God, I'm not old enough to be your mom. That would be like one of those like, oh, I really am ancient. But at least
No, because my mom is in her
yeah, that's my phone.
Wakies.
No, it's my mom is in her late 40s, so no. But yeah, we one of the big talking points we had on the show last night, it was me, Iron, and a new guy he brought on. We were just talking about story ideas and books and movies we'd like to write and direct. It was a pretty good conversation. We were just throwing ideas at each other and just going, "Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's awesome."
And MSK was making jokes about it, but nobody could hear, I suppose.
It looks like Rosales is about ready to wrap it up. So
So I could slice this computer.
What about the other topics? Like, what does the dual strike mean to wrestling TV deals, or filming outside the USA? Disney lied before.
Disney's always lying. What are you talking about?
Does Clooney and Flash change anything? What?
No, I think
Barbenheimer.
that's a cameo.
We were gonna do two truths and a lie. Save this for next week.
Yeah, save that. Get your stuff fixed, and we'll definitely come back to that. Wait, what does his name say?
Okay, guys. I'm so sorry that it turned into such a
A
like usually it's like maybe the first 10 minutes of a show that is.
And the thing is, Rosales is just gonna be like minding his own business and go, "Oh, that's what was wrong," and it'll be fixed again. That's how it works.
I don't know. He might yeet the computer out the window just from that revelation alone.
Yeah, it was like he fixed it, but then he sledges it anyway.
He's like, it was this thing the whole time. Ah!
we anticipate that that revelation on Discord. Miss 1776, are you doing a stream just now?
I can. I could do a stream later if anybody wants to do a stream.
What time would you do it? Because
I don't know. What time do you guys want to do it?
I'm free now.
I think I'm gonna do it again.
I'm trying to figure out what Rosales just said. His mannerisms. That was definitely some frustration there.
That's so annoying,
it was
though.
Kids in the background, not friendly.
Is
everything plugged in?
I've done that before too, where I thought everything was plugged in and it was screwing me over so bad. I'm like, I can't figure out what was going on. Oh, my mic is just not plugged into the right port. Damn it!
You know how badly Rosales wants it to be someone else's fault, but it's probably his. Yeah.
His kids came in and sabotaged the whole setup while he was away.
Maybe your headphones are damaged. Maybe, I don't know.
I don't think his headphones would have anything to do with his mic.
Yeah, you're right. It would be the microphone, not the. Yes.
Andrew Clark said, I hate when that's the problem. It makes me feel so foolish. Yep, it definitely made it.
For a second, I thought was also going to flip the camera off at us. Okay.
Just flips the camera like you flip a table. And storm off.
That's been pretty. It has been quite fun to just have him express himself just that way.
Yeah, it's okay. You know what? They all can't be winners, man. That's just
that film. This is a winner. It's like one of those silent films where the actors are like acting out their frustration thing.
It's like Nosferatu. Just got to act out your fear and anxiety.
Okay, let's do a conspiracy. What if Rosales just didn't want to talk to us today? Like his mic is working perfectly, but he's just like, I don't want to talk to these fools, and so he's just like pretending.
He pulls the MSK. I don't want to talk to these clout chasers coming in here. I like the investment he can. That's funny.
He does do his commentary through charades.
We all need to learn. We all need to learn.
Rosales, you want to play charades? You can go on my stream and you can do charades.
We all need to learn sign language just in case this happens again.
Yeah. I need to I think I might at some point do a gaming stream, but I've just started sewing, so I don't know if I'm gonna.
No.
So just entertain me, everybody. So and who else is doing things? When will your Barbenheimer?
Wait, what?
When will your Barbenheimer review be out?
I would probably say sometime this upcoming week, just because I'm gonna have way too much free time on my hands. Sometimes it takes me a prolonged period of time to get reviews out just because of work and all that. But since I don't have to worry about that this upcoming week, I could just punch everything out over the course of like a day or two. I've actually started to step away from scripted reviews. Like my Mission Impossible review was completely unscripted. So, you know, I could probably come home tonight.
Oh, somebody's mic went off.
Then there were two.
I don't appreciate.
Well, yeah.
this.
Oh, you're back.
Yes.
We're supposed to say our goodbyes.
Oh.
Oh,
Bye,
Goodbye.
guys.
Subscribe to Chillmonger and bye.
Congratulations. That was one of the stupidest things that I've ever seen anybody post on the internet before. Congratulations. The bar is high cause people post lots and lots of stupid things, but your stupid thing was somehow the leader of the pack.